Hey guys, welcome back to my first video of 2018. I hope you find this video super helpful, but yeah, let's get straight into it. So I'm starting off with my super easy DIY deep conditioner, which consists of coconut milk, olive oil, banana, coconut oil, if I said that, avocado and coconut water, all which contain so many amazing properties like potassium, vitamin B6, magnesium, electrolytes, potassium, vitamin K and iron. This is a protein full deep conditioner, so if you are protein sensitive, be mindful. So yeah, I started with this. It was amazing. I like the texture of it, and also don't forget to strain your deep conditioners if you're using DIY products. Secondly, I'm making my Benetton clay mask, which I think most of us are really familiar with. It's amazing. It draws out the toxins in your hair follicles, it balances the pH level and restores moisture. So if this is something, if you suffer from something like eczema or dandruff, this is something you should probably invest in, but be cautious with it as it can be quite strong. I kind of just go, I don't really have a measurement for these. I kind of just mix up until I feel like it's at a good consistency. And yeah, so I start on pre-pooed hair. So I pre-poo my hair before I jump in the shower with coconut oil and conditioner, and I like doing this combo because it makes my hair still feel kind of moisturized, and it still feels quite light, not too heavy with the oil, so it's nice to kind of rinse it off afterwards. And then I part my hair into sections, focusing on the one half at a time because you don't want to get too confused, because yeah, when you do have a lot of hair, it can get overwhelming and all that. So yeah, start in sections and start with the Benetton clay first. So I start with the Benetton clay, and I make sure that I start from the bottom up and I detangle as I go. You want to make sure that you're detangling and you're making sure that you're making this as careful and I know the word, but you want to make sure that you're taking your time with it, because as soon as you start tugging and pulling, that's how a big part of how we lose a lot of our hair is from not being cautious with our hands. So the clay that I did use in this video is clay that I just picked up at my local health food shop. It's still really good, but if you can get your hands on the Indian healing clay, it's 100 times better and it works so much better. You also need less of it, which is awesome, because I'm all about saving products where I can. So definitely invest in Indian healing clay. You can purchase it from iHerb, Amazon, and I think eBay as well. So definitely check those platforms out, and do buy it if you can. I don't leave the clay in for that long. I leave it in for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I rinse it off with warm water. You want to make sure that you rinse it off really well, because it can build up and clump on your scalp and you don't want that. Also be mindful when you are applying the clay, you don't apply it directly on your scalp. You want to apply it like a centimeter or two away. With the deep conditioner, it's pretty much the same thing. I don't apply it directly on my scalp. I apply it 1 or 2 centimeters away. Yeah, I don't rub it into my scalp at all. I just like to apply it close to my scalp. I feel like I've said scalp like 100 times, but yeah, you get me. And you want to apply it the same way. My hair's really detangled at this point, so I don't really focus on going like detangling as I go, because my curls are pretty defined already from the clay. And yeah, you just apply it as wherever, all over. Make sure that you work it in, and that's about it. So for best results with deep conditioners, you want to make sure that you leave it in for the minimum of 20 minutes. I leave mine in for usually between 25 to 45 minutes, and a bit longer where I can. But yeah, 20 minutes is like your minimum time you want to leave a deep conditioner in for. I start by really rinsing off the product, the deep conditioner, as well as I can, because things like avocado and banana, of course, they are natural products, so they can smell if you don't get them out properly, which is normal, but make sure that you do rinse your hair out quite well. I usually start with the lock method, but for this I am doing the LCO method. So I start with my leave-in coconut curl cream by Cantu, and I work it in on wet hair. I do it both sections. So once I feel that I've worked in my leave-in conditioner quite well, all over my hair, all over the sections, I go in with my curl defining custard, also by Cantu, followed by coconut oil, and then I use a little bit of Eco Style gel just to define the ends of my hair and to coil with like my fringes or parts that are being quite rebellious, just to give me that extra definition on the parts that I can't really do. So depending what works for your hair best, this is the part where you want to style your hair as desired. I prefer to use the praying hands method, the shingling method, a little bit of this, a little bit of shaking my head around like a crazy person. But no, I really do like to change up my method depending on what products I do use. But the praying hands method has been working in my favor as of recent. And as you can see, my curls are so defined. And yes, this is what I mean with the coiling. That's not a word. Anyway, so the defining of the front parts of my hair and the parts that, yeah, don't like to really work with me when they should be working with me. And then I wrap my hair up in a t-shirt. T-shirt, number one thing you need is a t-shirt. Wrap my hair up to absorb that extra moisture. And voila, this is my hair. It is still pretty much still wet. It's about, let's say like 65% dry, but unfortunately I did forget again to take footage of my hair when it was fully 100% dry. So I will promise to do that in the next video, but I have attached some photos. I hope you like this video, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.